Okay, so again, we are being told to look toward our past and our heritage. It's very interesting how this has come up so much in the reading for this past week. For the rest of the week, I'm going to be doing generic readings like this, which could mean something for some people, and you never know who it is. I've been talking to a few people who have said that they thought that it was meant for them, and we've had some very good conversations. Also, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be using shells and bone and things like pearls and carved bone as well, because guess what? These are bones, but shells are bones too, because they are the exoskeletons of sea animals. So shells are definitely in that line of bone. So let's look at this reading and see what we have. We're told to look toward the past. And in fact, wow, it's really going back there. Okay. Well, we know this is a directional thing as well, and it's showing that you have deep-seated roots in the past. It was covering over this walrus tooth, and that was a losing battle. There was some kind of battle you just could not win back in the past. So it's affected everything in your life. Now, what was the directional thing? Well, the directional bone was over these two children right here. These are pearls, and they actually represent two children. So you and your maternal skills, or parental skills rather, might be affecting your children based on what happened to you in the past. Okay, it's time definitely for parents. Wow, isn't it interesting? We had Mother's Day on Sunday, and so many readings have been about how to take care of your children. It's like the universe is saying, okay, you're a parent, do your job. So it's not your fault. What happened to you when you were a child is not your fault. Just like for these two children, it's not their fault that you are doing whatever you're doing to them, okay? So make sure what you're doing to them is something proper, correct, nurturing, and loving. So whatever issues you have in the past, please don't put them on your children and say, oh, that happened to me in the past, so I can't help it. No, by the time you hear this message, you know that you can help it. If you're an adult, you have access to counseling, and I urge you to get it. Because look at this, we just have everything upside down as far as that maternal and nurturing wisdom. It's just upside down. This is in the present, so it's upside down. It's not a turning over in the future. But you know what? You do have a chance to turn everything over right now that you know that you need to get counseling. If you're a parent, you are not the Lord of them, and you just need to love them, nurture them. Yesterday it was all about making sure that they were all still connected, but make sure that you're worthy of being connected too, as well. So, wow, I'm sorry, but it really does look as if we're getting all these readings for children this week. We want them to become steady, stable adults, respectable, respectful, to be stable. This is their home. This is like the two children. They have their own homes now. We want this to happen, but let's look at what's going to happen for that to happen. For that to occur, they've got to understand what happened to them in their childhoods, and there's a bit of luck there. There has to be some adventuresome nature in their own DNA so that they're willing to go out and rebel a little bit, actually. And we see, again, this dogfish shark's tooth. So there's a couple of blow-ups that might happen. So again, parents, make sure you're worthy of your children. And when you consult a bone reading, make sure you talk with someone who has maturity and a level head, is not going to, in any reading, make sure they're not going to just cater to your own ego, but just show exactly what the reading says. You know, the reader can't help what the reading says, and you've also got to be able to accept what it says. None of us are perfect, but wow, I really am appreciative of all this counsel for parenting, because it's a definite must these days. And I wish you all the best parents, and I wish that you all be the best parents and the best nurturers. Thank you very much for watching today.